It has been 1 year to the day since a devastating fire at the Wedgwood Senior Apartments in the city of Castle Hills. That fire killed 5 people, injured many others, and forever changed the lives of all of the residents. It even changed law. Now, 1 year later, we sit down with first responders and Castle Hills city leaders who remember the moments of the aftermath that didn't make headlines. The first calls came in around 6 a.m. on December 28, 2014.
I promise, we haven't forgotten you. We're coming for you, okay? I can't breathe. You can't breathe? Okay, I'm going to let them know. We're going to be there, okay, honey? I can't make it much longer.
You can recognize some of those people. I mean, they were your friends. They were my parents' friends.
Fighting the fire was a physical challenge all its own, but the emotional struggle, city leaders admit, is one that they weren't ready for, especially after the flames had been put out.
Canes and crutches or wheelchairs abandoned in the hallways, feeling that you could tell there was a lot of helplessness there.
In the days and weeks that followed, residents left with nothing were living in hotels, many of them elderly.
We had hundreds of Ziploc bags with medications over there. And who was going to pick them up? How were they going to do it?
So police officers were called in to deliver medications. Firefighters became postmen, sorting thousands of pieces of mail. Then there were belongings first responders delivered that were far more personal.
The one was the passport to Russia for the marriage of his daughter or granddaughter. I think it was granddaughter, after all. And you know, I'm confident that he made it back to Russia.
The cause of the Wedgwood fire could never be determined, leaving some uncertainty even a year later. But what city leaders say they do know is that Castle Hills has been tested, scathed, but made stronger.
I don't ever want this to happen again, but if it does, we're ready, we're confident, we know that we can do it.
The Wedgwood did not have fire sprinklers, which prompted a new law requiring sprinklers in Bexar County high-rise residential buildings. The city of San Antonio also approved similar changes to its fire code. More than 90 former Wedgwood residents are now part of a lawsuit against Wedgwood and its ownership and management companies. We contacted an owner of the building on the 6700 block of Blanco, who said he could not share any information about the future of the Wedgwood.